Alright, hello everybody, and... Oh wait, the ad break just started. What? Okay, there we go. I thought the ad break had already happened by the time I got back from getting water, but apparently it started after I got back somehow. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Metroid Prime Hunters. It's late. I did not mean to start this late. I spent more time at the store than I thought I would. And probably spent more money than I should have, but time will tell. Anyway, figured I'd just hop right into things. I'm hoping to try and beat this tonight. I probably won't with the time that I have, but we'll see. The problem is, I don't remember where I need to go. I know there's stuff on Vesper, so maybe I'll do Vesper next. Did I complete Arctera? Let's find out. I'll just have to go and see what... I didn't mean to skip that cutscene. Will this show me? No. It's annoying that it seems like I'm gonna have to exit the ship to know exactly what I need to do here. Okay. Alright, just 2 portals left. I can probably do that. I think that bottom right one is here on Arctera. Problem is, I don't remember where I need to go. What? It looks like there are a couple of doors here. That I haven't been through. So yeah, it must be there's definitely stuff here I haven't found yet. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Give me 1 second. There we go. It feels a little weird. I think I'm going to move my game window, actually. It feels really weird to have the game as far away from chat as it was. I think that'll do. Having a game window this small in general when I have 2 screens feels really weird. But yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh wait, I forgot that I can... I swear this is slower than I remember. I've been playing too many things, guys. I've been playing too many things. That's not open, so there's definitely something I missed. About to go to bed. Yeah, definitely should have started earlier, I guess. My viewers aren't going to be around for the end! Nope, I'm actually going to go back. I just remembered where I do need to go. I'm doing alright, Faceless. Busy week. Just trying to keep up with everything without overstressing myself too much. Oh, come on. I hate it when it does that. Come on. There we go. No! Stop it! How about... Much better. Man, you really... Okay. Weirdest cutscene ever. Yeah, there is a lot to prepare for Christmas. Can't go in there. Let's see, where am I on the map? Okay, I definitely need to get up top. Oh shoot, how do I zoom again? Hey there, Orange! How you doing? Did I just pick up the key that spawned there? Is that what happened? No, that's scan. Okay, that's fire. That's fire. How do I zoom again? Gosh dang it! Okay, it is shift. I tried that earlier, but I guess I'd accidentally clicked out of the window. It is really goofy that this laser gun makes such a violent sound compared to everything else. And here you get a showcase of the mild lock-on that this game has. Oh! I'm sure y'all saw that just now. I can't move on the platform. Okay. Oh shoot, I need that. No, I don't. I've got him. I love how they will sacrifice themselves if you go into their territory. But if you just straight up shoot at them, they don't care. They'll just take it. I have no memory of this hallway, and that is very strange to me, considering how many times I have played this game in the past. Oh, that was a ammo. I thought that was a distant Metroid thing. Oh, there's just a whole river down there. And I can fall on this? Okay, but going down in just straight up hurts. Got it. It's dark down here, goodness. Why is that how they built this? This is such a weird hall. Ah, yes. A hall of mirrors. Quote-unquote mirrors. Okay, so those are up there, so I gotta find angles I can shoot them from. Can I cheese this? I think I cheesed that one at least. Yeah, no, that's just a blockage point. I wonder what the lore reason for all these weird barriers is, huh? Too sharp of an angle. Oh, hey, here's one that I can stand on. Doesn't seem to give me a clear shot to anything, though. Wait, can I stand up here? I can. And that's how I get that one. Alright, that one's hit. Now I just need to get a clear shot at that. Can I get it from directly beneath? No. It just straight up closed itself. That's interesting. There we go. Man, you really needed a cutscene to show me that nothing changed? These walls look like doom. Oh. Activating lift. Okay. What? Why does that... With all the up and down lifts they have in the game, this is the one they give a manual activator to after you've already activated the lift to get in. Alright. Olympic War 4. Gorilla devoured our people's life energy and grew powerful from it. Death swept across our worlds, and we despaired. This hallway's really cool because of the clear ice that for some reason has more solid spikes below it. It doesn't make sense physics-wise, but it's still cool. A late model Olympic turret with improved targeting capability. The Olympic turret V2.7. 2.7? What a number. And it fires lasers that are deadly accurate. Of course that does nothing. What's the... Ah yes, this one. That's right. You didn't need a cutscene to show me what was right in front of me. We feared not only the extinction of our race, but the possibility that the evil would sweep the galaxy, annihilating all in its path. Funny you mention that, because Gorilla is one of the easiest final bosses in the entire franchise. If not the easiest one. Which is even funnier to consider when... Well... It's even funnier to consider when you realize Gorilla, I think, is the only final boss in the whole series that is technically a god. I did the thing. Wait, is there... Okay. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Just double checking down here. Oh! Olympic War 11. To contain Gorilla, our people reduce themselves to pure telepathic energy through the process of essence transference. Cool stuff. I see, it still comes down automatically. I don't know why they felt the need to put that there. Unless there's like a way to... Unless there's like a speedrunner strat to get down here or something. We are moving up at almost the same speed as the blue lights. The white lights, my bad. Oh, gosh. Frickin' dang it, son of a... Did you see how fast I killed that thing? Look at its HP drop. When I can actually stay locked onto one. Another one? I'd say sorry for dropping in, but you kind of fulfilled that role yourself. Beautiful. Let me move! Got it. Nailed it. Now, where is... And I never activated that. This is the one place I needed to go, and I never activated the portal in it. I believe the boss portal I need... If I'm reading the map right, it's just right here. Somewhere. Oh my gosh, shut up. There it is. Arctic boss time. I don't remember which one this is. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot one of these things moves. Cretafid V4, the final version of the Cretafid. The apex of the Cretafid line of cybernetic defenses. This ultimate model deploys lethal lasers and homing plasma from a mobile tower, whose very casing is an offensive weapon. A key component of Olympic military defense technology, it was designed to succeed where all others failed. Yeah, this one moves now. Oh my gosh, and the plasma goes faster! It launches out and then sits in place. Like mines. Do you not have... Did I already break half of the things? Oh, come on, I can't seem to hit it. Hey there, Ed! Hey there, Ed! Yeah, it's a... Compared to the other Metroid games, it's kind of terrible, but as a DS game, it's fantastic. Oh, and it keeps moving even while vulnerable. That makes things a lot trickier. I should definitely use the blue beam. For the record, Ed, by the way, I'm glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy the show, and hope to see you more in the future as well. I hope to stream Metroid Prime 4 sometime in January or February. Probably January, as long as I can get it working. I got a second monitor specifically for it. But anyway, I've lost my train of thought. Yep, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh well. Oh, that was beautiful. Anyway, Ed, how you doing and what brings you to my show? If it didn't already... I know I said what's coming up. If I didn't already say I'm glad to have you here, I am glad to have you here. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. I'm not playing this on a capture card. I'm using a special version of Melon DS emulator that allows me to play this with simulated mouse and keyboard controls of a sort. I am playing with my mouse and keyboard, and it's slightly jank, but it works surprisingly well. So it's like surrogate Prime hack. There's some scripting out there that allows you to actually play this with dual stick controls through emulator. That might be similar to what I'm using. Like I said, I am using mouse and keyboard. This game is on my favorite categories, and you're the only one playing it. Yeah, not a lot of people play this one. But with Prime 4 coming out and me doing a big ol' Metroid marathon, well, coming out. Prime 4 was coming out when I started playing this game. It hadn't come out yet. At least that I recall. I might have started playing this on the night of its release. But yeah, I did a big Metroid marathon over the course of the last several months. And this was the last game on the list other than Prime 4. Which was perfect, because this is the game that Silex originates in, and Prime 4 finally gave us a decent Silex fight, as well as some more information on who he is and what he wants, or so I understand. Mostly just some closure regarding his cliffhanger at the end of Prime 3. Yeah, I won't spoil anything about Prime 4. Wait, why are you saying why are you saying Prime 4 is awesome, also no spoilers? Have you... I'm guessing you haven't finished it yet, like you've played it, but you're not done with it? Because that's also the case for me. I've played, I think, about half of it, and just haven't gotten around to finishing it. But I kind of want to keep it that way, so that there's new stuff to explore when I finally stream it. If I can get the sound working for streams, that is. Oh, come on! You're just messing with me now. Oh, come on. Come on. There's another one. There we go. Kill it! There we go. I have defeated the giant poop nugget. Yeah, you kill this thing by breaking all of its weapon nodes, and then it releases its core out the top for a moment, and you have to shoot the core. Despite the fact that the core has a timer on it, it also automatically recedes at 2 different points of damage on its HP bar. Each time you take out a third, it automatically recedes. So, have you not played this one before, Ed? Because you acted like you'd played this game before. End was upon us all. A couple years ago? That's a lot more recent than I expected. I played this upwards of 10 years ago and have hardly touched it since. How do I get out of here again? Not this way. Yeah, the demo card back in 05. Fun fact, I actually bought the demo card myself at Comic-Con a year or two ago. And played a little bit of it. But way back in my high school days, I played the heck out of this game. It was the only mobile FPS that I had. And I got very good at it. Despite the awkward controls. Yeah, I got my DS secondhand, I think. It was a gift to me. As most of my consoles were before I got a job. Actually, I think all of my consoles were... Is that Silex? Oh gosh, it's Silex. Hi, Silex! Goodness, that really gets him. Oh wait, I'm on this side. This is where I need to be. Now I just go this way. Oh yeah, this game, for first gen DS, this game looks incredible. It was apparently known as one of the best looking games on the original DS. Eventually, they upgraded the graphical ability of the DS, and we got stuff like Mario 64, 3DS, and stuff like that that actually looks way better. But for the time that this game released, this was phenomenal. The only things this game are really lacking in are story, I think. Story and exploration. There's not a whole lot of Metroidvania in this Metroidvania, I think. Alright, that's Arctera done. Last place to go, I believe, is arguably the coolest place in the game. Or second coolest, if you think Arctera is cooler. Vesper, that's what it was called. Trace is the only one here, go figure. It does feel built around multiplayer, and I honestly appreciate that. I really liked the multiplayer. I hardly ever got to play it actually online, but you could play against bots! Which I think every multiplayer FPS needs. Or every multiplayer game in general really needs to have a bot system. Because gosh dang it, it's really hard for me to put together multiplayer gameplay and a lot of stuff. Wait, why did I leave? What the heck? What did I do? Oh, I must have hit launch ship instead of exit. And now I've got Silex and another guy here. Gosh darn it. Oh well. More fights with Silex are on brand. I kind of wish Trace... I kind of wish all of these other hunters would come back at some point in the other games, but... Silex definitely gets some level of priority. Also, still really love the music in this place. The music in the environment here. It all feels very Flash gamey. Like one of the much higher quality Flash games out there. Oh, there he is. Can I beat him at his own game? You freaking bet. He's gonna corner me. Where is he? There he is. Couldn't even take out one energy tank. Man, I got so many items to find. I don't know if I'm getting the true ending to this tonight. Or is my energy bar supposed to go all the way across? I don't actually remember. I do not have time for you fellows. Boom! New place ahoy! It's weird that sometimes you encounter these computers with nothing to them. Okay, they're not new. Dead Guardians. Guardian carcasses are jamming the door. They call them carcasses even though they're robots. What? Where? Ah, there you are. Can't get up there this way. Is this supposed to be like the haunted zone of the game? Ooh, we got a bunch of scans in here. Oubliette 3. The Limbic Cannon creates a fissure between this dimension and the infinity void that houses Goria's prison, known as the Oubliette. That's a good point, Orange. Sealsphere 3. The Olympic Order directed surviving citizens to transfer their essences into the Seal Sphere. Our combined psychic energy is the engine that powers the sphere. The oubliette cannot be found in this galaxy. It is hidden in another dimension. If you seek the Seal Sphere, you must first seek the keys. The Seal Sphere is secure within the oubliette, from which there is no escape. We have sent the oubliette beyond this dimension to ensure that the galaxy will never again suffer the horror that is Garia. The Infinity Void is a vast parallel dimension of formless antimatter. 8 octoliths are required to power the Olympic cannon. Each octolith contains unique coordinates, frequencies, and codes necessary to operate the cannon. I think I've read like 5 different lore entries that say this exact same thing in slightly different wording. Garia is alone in the void. For the sake of all life, it must remain so. Temporary power. Oh, okay. Never mind about some of the computers just not doing anything. That one's doing something. Ten HUD, everybody. We got march music. Oh, I went the wrong way. Wow, zoomed in super hard on that thing. Oh, right, it's over there. Okay. I got turned around. Got it! Nailed it. Temporarily revealing shield key? Ah, I see. What? Where'd it go? Where'd the gosh dang thing go? Am I stupid? For a guy who doesn't like to think he's stupid, I sure ask if I'm stupid a lot. That's interesting. Okay, where the heck is that spot? I could have sworn it was like right here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oof. This place is a bit tricky. Ooh, didn't even get the countdown this time. Pardon my relative silence. I am focused. Come on. Nailed it. But what's that? What is this for? And what just dropped? I wasn't paying attention to where it was. It was down here, wasn't it? Ah, yes, over here in the corner. That's right. Just hanging out in the corner of the room is one of the most important keys in this part of the galaxy. I love how they just show these guys goofing around while Samus is just sitting here in the face of one of them. Oh, that one's immune. Which means... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I hit him with a rebound! Have a good night, Faceless! I've lost way too much HP from these guys. Did it! Ah, that's how we get part 2. I don't know why I called it part 2. It doesn't really make sense in this context. Key number 2, I guess. There was a second one down here. I didn't even notice. I have been streaming for almost 45 minutes, and we're almost at the final, the penultimate boss. Once again, just imagine if this floor wasn't frozen. It's crazy that they built it this way. Also, what a cool elevator, though. Kind of terrifying as well. It's just a big field of hard light electricity, but neato nonetheless. I'm gonna go save and heal quick. This music gives me the vibe of intergalactic gas station. But like a peaceful, clean one. Or semi-clean, rather. Intergalactic convenience store might be better as a description. But it's funny when you consider this is supposed to be a weapons platform. Energy overflow. Quickly reach the energy overflow shutoff terminal. I don't actually know what was being depicted there, but... Cryogenic storage. Weapon storage containers maintained at sub-zero temperatures for stability and to prevent overheating of fusion-powered weaponry. I guess I will hold off on the scans until after I've dealt with this time limit. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting to have to deal with the jumping puzzle. It's been too long. We have a new song just for this. Ooh, I almost didn't make that. Silo Levitator, repository for heavy interplanetary warheads, held in place by a continual updraft from a high-pressure wind tunnel. What do I need to do? I've got 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Oh, I was so close. I was right there, but I had to wait for a moving platform. Let's try this again. I hate that these enemies can just spawn right in the middle of your path. Out of the blue. Oh, no, dang it. That might have ruined the run. What? Was that it? Was that the thing? What was that? I think the music's getting faster. They just have a switch for terminating the energy overflow? Why not make it automatic? Frickin' weirdos. For all their pride, the Olympics seem to be very oddly simple-minded. Oh, hit the thing! Dang it! Hit it! There we go. Excuse me, fellas. Can you knock it off? Oh my word. There we go. Peace and quiet at last. It's not going to last long, but at least I now have some. Nitrogen pumps establish and maintain a sub-zero atmosphere throughout the Vesper Defense Outpost. We finally contained Goria, but we paid a heavy price to do so. May our sacrifice bring peace to the galaxy. Reunite all 8 Octoliths in the cannon control room to open the doorway to Goria. Yes, you've said that multiple times now. Not only could they have built a better story, but they could have made better use of having this many story nodes. Weapon storage containers maintained at sub-zero temperatures for stability and to prevent overheating of fusion-powered weaponry. I feel like I've read that somewhere before. Oh, that's how I was supposed to do things. Nope. Alright, now I'm confused again. You've confused me, and you just promised you weren't going to do that. The game didn't do that. That was a JonTron quote. What is... Oh, no, wait. This is where I came in. Am I gonna have to do the whole run again? Oh, my word. You gotta be kidding me. At least it's really cool to see the camera go up that vertical shaft. That was close. Almost fumbled the jump. Ed, are you still there? Just asking. And where is that at? I'll probably just have to jump down manually. They keep moving out of the way of the spread shot as soon as I fire it. There we go. Uno momento. Well, bummer. It looks like Ed has left. But we've got Drybone Troopa. Faiku is in here, and Sayagastair? I don't remember if I've seen that name or not. How y'all doing? I saw you were still here, Orange. I was referring to names I hadn't seen yet. And unfortunately, Ed did not give me a follow. But that's fine. I can't expect everybody to. Oh, there's a second one. Oh. Hello? Garia is immobilized within the seal sphere, just one of many precautions taken to assure its eternal captivity. Are you guys gonna shove that down my throat? They sure do love their spirals and their circles, to the point they talk in them, too. Reunite all 8 Octoliths in the cannon control room to open the doorway to Garia. I have read that one before, but I believe that, yeah, that, I died, so I had to reread that one. Ad break starting in a minute, and we got Stream Boo in here again. Microscopic pancake. Interesting name. I want this. Finally got the third artifact. Methane pipeline, liquid methane fuel delivery system. Excuse me. I'm going to hop around, look for scans. We finally contained Goria, but we paid a heavy price. Already read that one. Oh, I actually take fall damage in this game. I had no idea. Was there anything down here? I don't remember if I looked. Scan-wise, that is. The ad break has begun. You know what? I'm actually gonna go save again. That would be a very wise idea, methinks. Alright. Let's go beat this boss at last. One thing I didn't notice until just now... Oh, dang it. I should have stayed... I meant to stay on that. There's windows showing outer space here. It looks really cool as you go up the elevator. Cool stuff. Now, I do not remember how to fight the Slench V4. But it's probably gonna suck! Oh yeah, I forgot it's on the ceiling this time. Slench 4A, the pinnacle of Slench technology. This model employs 3 synapses to transfer supercooled plasma to the energy blasters. Cryogenic projectiles can temporarily immobilize the power suit. Oh yeah, I forgot it rolls now. Analysis indicates its shield is down while hovering, but the Slench may be impregnable while rolling. Evasive action is advised. Does it just roll around once? It rolls in a big figure 8. So I'm safe here. There you go. I'm actually having an easier time with that, because it's not floating around above my head. And I'll just sit here and wait. The way this thing moves feels very N64. Alright, that's phase 2 down. Don't mind me, I'm just over here eating gel candy while I watch this thing make a fool of itself. Got it! No more Slenches! Hey, we got a unique animation for that one. Heck yeah. We are finally done with the, admittedly, quite boring mini-bosses. Or not mini-bosses. Bosses. Those are just the bosses. The quite boring and repetitive bosses. Alanos holds the key to ultimate power, is what that said. I accidentally skipped it. And let's get out of here. Oh, come on. Guess it could be easier if I could remember what the boost button is. I don't know where I'm going. Not that way. Did I accidentally run away from a hunter fight and it just despawned the hunter? I think that's what happened. Open the door! There it is. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. For a weapon called Rapid Fire, it sure doesn't fire that fast. Come on. There we go. Get me on my ship. Imagine if you actually had a spaceship, but in order to get into your ship, you basically had to bungee jump from high above. Or otherwise make some kind of flying leap onto it. They said Alanos, which is there. Now let me see. Logbook, 86 and 96%. We have all the weapons. I don't think there's anything options can tell us. Yeah, no, there's nothing special there. Alright. Can I figure out what I'm missing from these? I'm missing an Olympic data sheet. Let's see, Olympic Order 4. Olympic data sheet. Olympic Order 1 and 4. Olympic War 3, Guerrilla 3, Guerrilla 5, History 2, History 5, Oubliette 1. How? And I'm assuming Oubliette 8. How am I missing so many? Oh my word. Do I at least have... There's several enemies I missed? Oh, I missed the Slench 1B, and I'm never getting that back. I swear there was one scan in particular that I always missed on all of my playthroughs, but I could be wrong. Okay, one beam that I'm missing, and I know exactly what that is. Can't get it here! I'm gonna Google something real quick. Okay, I think we're still good to get the true ending. I don't think you actually need special scans to get it. It's a shame that I missed some, though. It's crazy to me that they bothered to make mechanical chunks every time I land on a rock that sinks into lava. Oh, hello again, Weevil. Oh, dang it. Just had to miss that. Alright. There we go. That took a little too much out of me, for my liking. I don't remember the way, I'm just winging it. There it is. I swear there was a button for... Well, I figured out what that is. I swear there was a button for ball jump, but I guess I might be wrong, or I just can't figure out what it was. I should really not be this hungry. Why am I so hungry? I can finally break this. And this one. And this one. Can you take the hit and stop being annoying, please? There we go. I swear there was something there. Boop. Ah, I didn't remember this is how this works. Crazy that they have lava falls inside lava. Also crazy that they bothered to put something like this in this game. Ah, that just carries me straight up. cool Olympic spiral. No! Excuse me. I ain't got the time or energy for that. There we go. Found what I'm looking for down here. Get me out of here. Heck yeah. Is that another guardian? Is there just always going to be guardians in here now? That was a beautiful arc shot. I did it. Again. Okay, time to find the arena. Oh. Where's this lead? Oh, just right there. Okay, that's what that is. Weird that they bothered to have that. Where was it? I think it was actually back here somewhere. I remember it being kind of to the side as far as my impression of it went. Yep, here we go. Get back here, you scoundrel. Welcome to what I like to call the Rifles Spiral, which is inspired by a song I heard once. Also, hello, Saya. Glad to see you talking again. How you doing? I haven't seen you in here in so long. I honestly can't remember when or where I last saw you. Do I know you from something? I can't remember anything, man. It's been too long. Cool. See, this is easily the coolest room in the whole game. I gotta hand it to him. This room is awesome. But of course, we got a big mysterious circle in the middle. Busy the Christmas prepping? That would do it. Severe time field disruption detected in the vicinity of the Olympic cluster. And now we get out of here. I really don't want to fight you things again. Dang it, I have to. I bet another one's gonna be in here. Yep. Ha! That was a beautiful shot. That would have been a beautiful shot if I hadn't readjusted my aim. Call me the master of the arc shot because I am nailing it. So how you been, Saya? Other than busy with Christmas. And remind me again, either what your first stream you watched from me was, or where I know you from, if anything. Paper Mario Remastered first time was one of the Prime games. Can't remember if it was Prime 3 earlier. Probably a lot earlier. And are you just a random fan, or do I know you from somewhere? Also, heck yeah, Paper Mario Remastered. That game is solid. I think I still have a greater fondness for the original Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, but Remastered does have some extra music in it that's pretty dope. And I like the writing in the original game more as well. It's not as censored unnecessarily. A random speck of biology matter floating betwixt hither and thither, huh? Nice turn of phrase. I like it. Sorry, I'm just snacking over here. Scanning an limbic cluster. Of course it's dead center. Why wouldn't it be? Let's go to the oubliette. Uh-oh. Glitchy wall textures, that's an emulation problem. Really, nothing to scan here at all? Cool gem structure, though. Why did that door open immediately? Why is that there? We just got in. Oh. That's how I navigate through all this stuff, I guess. I want to know what's over there. That area looks... Why is there an invisible wall between me and the actual wall? Ah, I'm in here now. That over there is where I just was. Once again, why is there an invisible wall between me and the actual wall? And what do these symbols mean? These were the symbols in the boss rooms, I recognize that much. We lured Guria into our trap. The seal sphere was deployed, and the creature ensnared. With Guria bound, we had to act quickly. As the death toll rose, we crafted a plan. Rather than destroy Guria, we would contain it in an interdimensional prison. We transported Guria to its prison. The oubliette trapping Guria was not enough, however. Additional security measures were needed for so great a threat. No weapon could defeat Guria. We forced open an alternate dimension with the Olympic cannon, and the oubliette was sent into it. The infinity void was sealed shut, never to be reopened. Well, there's 5 of my missing scans right there. And they are once again repeating things that they told us a million times. Well, there's stuff happening here. I don't want to miss that. Why can't I scan any of this craziness in here? Like, what is that up there? Flimsiest ball path ever. Dang it! Wait, what? Topographical view unavailable. Interesting. I will say I like the gradient of the colors. It's a little interesting that the left side is teal, yellow, orange, and red, while the right side is 4 different shades of blue. Now let's try this again. There we go. Oh, that's a portal. Well then, what's down here? This looks like a boss door. It's gotta be the boss door. Gosh, this room is disorienting. At least in scan mode. Okay, I definitely want to go back, go up onto those platforms, and take that teleporter. Wherever that leads to. Probably inside that thing. Whatever it is. I probably seem like a little annoyed by this game. I'm honestly just a little bored of it. Ah, we finally get another energy tank. Now that's either half the energy tanks in the game or all of them, and they just for some reason decided not to put spaces between the energy tanks like they did in the prototype. Seems to be a common sentiment for hunters, quite repetitive. Yes, it is. Great game for the time, and the console specifically. But otherwise, very repetitive and not a great Prime game compared to the rest. Well, that's disturbing. It just one-shot 6 hunters at once! Weird that it's not gonna do that to Samus. Guria! Superficial scan indicates Guria's body is impervious to attack. Analysis indicates the presence of fragile biomorphic neurons in Gria's shoulders, periodically vulnerable to specific energy types. Now hold on a minute. What's all this craziness going on around the room? Wait, there's more scans here? What? Trachra. These crystallized colonies of cyanobacteria are highly unstable and will detonate when they contact a solid surface. Avoid contact. Ah. So these are both mines and item blocks, basically. Alright, so here's what needs to happen. Boom! Not yet, maybe? Hold on. Okay, probably not yet. I need to shoot those with the corresponding weapons. Do I need to hit it with what it's weak to? I can't tell. I am damaging Gria, so I guess not. Oh, now I'm damaging it. Okay, got it, I think. There goes one arm. Sensors unable to locate the upper arm vulnerability present in Gria's prior form. Now I shoot the ball. That is... Oh, he actually is trying to sap my energy with that thing. This is very weak. I don't remember him being this strong. Certainly not this strong to damage. That's still not working. What am I missing? Oh, this whole field hurts me. I didn't even notice that. Okay. I thought that was just a... I thought that was just a set dressing. No wonder I'm dying so fast. Yeah, there we go. Gotta try again. Hey there, VJ. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Man, I'm getting so many new people between yesterday and today. It's really nice. Happy to have you guys around. What brought you to my little channel? Okay, so he's weak to the color that he's currently turned. And he tends to turn into the opposite color. Until he's done a pair, and then he switches colors entirely. At least as far as I can tell. Oh, dang it. Come on, hit the arm. There we go. Ow. That just has basically the regular boss music. Ah, I can scan that too. Harmonic analysis of the central sphere suggests that it is susceptible to direct attack. Okay, but he is eating that. Do I just have to keep hitting it with the Magmor or whatever it's called? Okay, that was actually a lot smoother than I expected. I'm gonna scan that while I remember. Oh wait, this one. Is the Seal Sphere weak to this? I think it is. What about this? No, it is no longer taking damage from this. Okay, so the weakness passes on to the Seal Sphere. Got it. You just a big fan of Prime Hunters, VJ? Nice. I could be more of one, but I still have fond memories of this game. As repetitive as it is at times, I do think it is a good game for what it is. Oh no, wait, I want this one. Have you played Prime 4 yet, VJ? No? I intend to play it on stream starting sometime very soon, like within the next week or two, probably. So if you want to see what Prime 4 is like, shoot me a follow and you'll be notified when I start streaming it. I've played about half of it. The writing is awful, but the rest of the game is pretty fun. Certain aspects of the game are actually really cool. Keep pressing the wrong dang buttons. Oh, you son of a gun. Why can't I activate these? I should be... Is it because I don't have all the scans or something? Excuse me. There we go. So that's what happens when you let that tentacle hit you. He doesn't drain you as well as he did all the other hunters, though. Yeah, now that I'm not standing on the frickin' damage field, I'm definitely doing a lot better. Oh, he almost had me there. You think it's a specific order? Oh my gosh, I think you're right. Gosh dang it! Now I gotta waste time fighting him again. Well, that was the false ending. Can I skip this? If I can't skip this, that's going to be really annoying. It doesn't seem like I can. Come on, let me skip. I guess we'll just wait this out. You think the order's in a scan somewhere around the oubliette? I checked all over for scans, and I thought I got all the scans. You probably just gotta try them out until it works. Well, hold on, Saya. I'm not quite done yet. There's a different ending to do. Korea battle time incomplete. There's your hint that there's a second... And the question mark up there. There's your hint that the fight's not over. That's Korea's head up there, by the way. What do you mean, Silex, Saya? So I can skip cutscenes by tapping on a screen. I don't know why I didn't figure that out. No scans in here. Yeah, what about him, Saya? No scans around here. I checked in there as well. Yeah, I don't think there's a scan anywhere explaining the order. If there is... then I don't know where to find it. And you might think maybe it was around the side of that place I just went in, but it's not, because I checked. We've seen this already. Skip it. I'm just gonna try all the things. Okay, not that. Okay, yellow. Green. Not purple next. Not blue next. Red. Orange. Okay. Yellow, green, orange. Now is it blue? Now it's blue. Purple. Red. Alright. Translating telepathic intercept. Spectral sequence initiated. Photon avalanche approaching cascade threshold. Now we're ready to fight him proper. Just in time for him to pick his most vulnerable colors. Oh, come on. No, dang it, Samus. Hit the... There we go. For Pete's sake. I forgot I have to hit this phase with the same gun. Oh yeah, I think the order of elements is in the first few scans you find. Where they talk about, like, oh, the red streams will ignite the fires of cold vapor, some of the cryptic stuff like that. Pardon my silence, there's not a whole lot to say here. Once again, this game is repetitive. Come on! There we go. Beautiful. I will take that 100 HP. And destroy your arm. And then take full advantage of your weakness to the strongest weapon in the game. Alright, phase 2 time. Weird that those cannons seem to be capable of doing multiple things. Gorilla 2! Gorilla's final form is impervious to all weapons currently equipped in the power suit. Alternative weaponry is required to penetrate Gorilla's armor. Sensors detect that Alembic essence is no longer present in the seal sphere. Gorilla remains attached to the sphere in order to draw all remaining energy from it. Yeah, that's right. I just straight up can't freaking hurt this guy right now. So what I need to do is I need to go down here. Gorilla's defensive capability has increased dramatically. No weapons currently equipped in the power suit are capable of penetrating its armor. Intense gamma radiation has been detected on the lower floor. What could this be? Omega Cannon! This proscribed weapon of mass destruction? Mass destruction was called an abomination by the Alembic Elders because of the harm it could inflict on anyone desperate enough to use it. You've obtained the Omega Cannon! And then it repeats what I just read. I forgot how swiftly the beam moves. Do I stay down here? I thought I had to go back upstairs with this. Oh, free HP. Heck yeah. I'll take that. Get up here. Here we go. Now I can fight you properly. You big jerk. It's a shame that the big flashes emanating from this thing are purely aesthetic. Maybe it deals some AoE damage, I'm not sure. Is there a different scan for him now that I have the Omega Cannon? Oh, timing an ad break in a minute. Where'd he go? What the frick? He spawned below me somewhere? He did. What are you doing down there, you maniac? Alright, just because this guy's zipping around, I'm gonna pause for a moment until this ad break is over so nobody ends up missing the finale cutscene or anything. Granted, the ad break hasn't started yet, but just trying to play it safe. Yeah, she does have a history of blowing up planets. Gave Samus a nuke gun. That they did. I almost forgot to mention, this isn't going to be my last episode of Prime Hunters. I'm going to do one more episode showing off the multiplayer mode. I'm gonna play the multiplayer with each character at least once. I'll be playing against bots. I haven't got a clue how to set up actual multiplayer with emulation, but better than nothing? So look forward to that as well, and don't forget to follow for notifications. Random question to everybody in the chat. Am I the only one that likes sour gel candies of various kinds? Such as ooze tubes, also known as liquid candy. No answer from y'all? Hello? I asked if anybody else likes sour gel candies, like ooze tubes or other forms of liquid candy, or if that's just me. Probably, have you never had them? Dunno. That's fair. Alright, ad break ending in half a minute. Ideally, I could be eating a Christmas donut right now, but I don't know if that would be a good thing to eat right before I go to bed. Okay, ad break should be over. Is the ad break over, chat? Anybody still stuck in ads? There we go. One or two more shots. There we go. Can't believe I had to wait through an ad break for that. All the hunters escaped alive this time. And we get to see what the Olympics actually looked like, now that their souls are freed. Whoa, Samus, back up. And that was the actual true ending of Metroid Prime Hunters. Not a lot of fanfare to it, honestly. Like I said, this game, for the time and the console that it released on, was marvelous. The controls are fantastic for an original DS game that didn't have any joysticks. Specifically as a first-person shooter, it's good. Really like it. My only complaints are that the story are pretty minimal. The story is pretty minimalist, and the environments are kind of short and small, and bosses are repetitive, very repetitive. I think they could have done a lot better with the bosses. But ultimately, good job, guys. I forgot to see what actual brand made this. I don't think it was Retro Studios like the other Prime games. End transmission. Thank you, Orange. Mission complete. Samus looks just a little bit Final Fantasy right here, with her ponytail all short and frizzy, and her hair standing forward a little bit. Korea battle time, just under 10 minutes. Total game time, 7 hours. So I could theoretically beat this game in one day if I really tried. I should have made the attempt, like I did with all of the mainline Metroid games. Would have been cool to beat a Prime game in one day. Maybe if I find an extra weekend in Challenge Month or something. I don't know how much I'll enjoy it, but we'll see. With that said, my next live stream is likely to be the multiplayer of this game. I was going to do like a Minecraft stream or something a little different for Christmas Eve, but it turns out I'm going to be staying at my parents' place for the night of Christmas Eve, most likely. So I will not be streaming tomorrow. Chances are. So expect another stream Saturday or Sunday, most likely. Maybe a little sooner, we'll see. Otherwise, that was, once again, Metroid Prime Hunters. You're only just commenting, Faiku. Yeah, this is kind of Metroid Prime, but it's like the worst example of Metroid Prime. Really, really good for what it is, but compared to the other... yeah, you didn't come too late, I think. I saw you in the chat like an hour ago. But yeah, I did just finish the main story. I would... VJ, I haven't finished 4 yet, but I would argue 4 is still a better example of a Prime game. Purely because 4 has much better technology behind it and presentation. Presentation of 4 is really, really good. So far, my only complaint about 4 is literally just the writing. The writing is kind of garbage. In this game, it's not garbage, it's just painfully simple. If you include Metroid Prime Hunters, Faiku, which is technically a spin-off, there are 5 total Prime games as of just a few weeks ago. If you include Prime Pinball, then there's 6. But Pinball is kind of just a pinball version of Prime 1. So how long have you been watching this episode, Faiku? You watched from like an hour ago and then your aunt called you? Did she call you right after you showed up and then you just got back? Is that why you haven't been talking the whole time? You were watching a bit? Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately you showed up basically right at the end. But I have streamed all of the Prime games now except Prime 4. So you can go watch those if you're more curious about them. I also streamed all of the other Metroid games, so if you're curious about like the original Metroid or the ever famous and still absolutely fantastic Super Metroid, or the sheer, pardon my French to anyone that finds this word offensive, but the sheer badassery that was the sheer badassery that was Metroid Dread. Gosh dang it, Metroid Dread was such a cool game, man. But, yeah, I do plan on streaming Prime 4 coming up soon. So you'll get to see that one as well. You heard this game before? What do you mean? The Locked Desert. Yeah, that was Prime 4. Yeah, weird that they did that. I don't entirely mind. The desert is kind of dull, but there's also not much in it in the first place. So it kind of makes sense for it to be silent there. Honestly, if I didn't know that they locked out the desert BGM, I would never have known there was any music in the first place. I wouldn't have even suspected that there was music there in the first place. Agon Waste already showed that you can have a desert without it being Soul Valley. What do you mean, VJ? Oh yeah. The desert in Prime 4 was not meant to be an actual area. It was meant to be a pass-through area with some like bonuses to find. It is a little bit unnecessary though. Why are you sending me that message on Discord, Orange? You are still here, aren't you? "10-minute interactive loading screen where you're forced to grind stuff for 3 hours," right? Yes, Orange, I technically do play Minecraft, but I haven't touched it in like 6 years. Other than a little bit earlier this month before I decided I wanted to stream it, so... I've never been particularly good at Minecraft. But we'll see if that's changed now that there's tons of extra content than there was before. I usually like to play Minecraft solo, honestly. I've played on servers before and really enjoyed it, but I still tended to just go solo in everything I did on those servers. I'm also not a good architect, so you're not going to be seeing me making a lot of cool artsy things or anything, or cool constructions. My goal is to enjoy the survival and see how far I can get into things. Either until I beat it, or until I just get insanely bored of it. First picked it up in 22. Man, I picked it up back in, like, I don't know, 2014. I remember I was still in high school when my, my coding buddy was playing, like, the demos of it and such. Like, he was beta testing that game. I remember a time when Minecraft wasn't the highest selling game of all time. Heck, I remember a time when the entire concept of something like Minecraft was a pipe dream. Back before Minecraft came out, people could hardly imagine a world like that being in video games. They were like, how the heck would you program that? And then Notch made it. You know what? Alright. Here's the deal. Technically, I should go to bed right now. But in hindsight, I don't know how long doing multiplayer mode is going to take me for a full stream. I was thinking of just doing one match per character. And the matches might only be like 5 minutes long. So that'd be like a half-hour stream. Technically, I should go to bed now, but I could just do the multiplayer mode now and call Prime Hunters done and over with. What do you guys think? Do you want to see what it looks like to play this game from the perspective of other hunters with their own HUDs and weaponry? Sleep is for noobs, let's go. Alright! Staying up a little later. Playing some multiplayer. Let's hope this doesn't backfire on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an outro and cut the stream here, and then bring it back up for the multiplayer, because I want to upload the multiplayer as a second video. So, I'll give you an outro, but this is not the end of my streaming for the night. I'm just making that clear. With that said, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You may find my YouTube and Discord in my Twitch profile, if you would like to see past content and have some communication. Or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, you may find my Twitch at the WinterPrince52 for live playthroughs. I've already said what's coming up, so look forward to all that. Thanks again, everyone. I love you all, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Be right back, Twitch watchers.